Don't worry. It's all in your mind.
Alright. Hi. So we're here to talk about a dude by the name of Joe Meredith of the South Mill District series. It is a series of short films that South Mill District variant, right? Yeah? No, South Mill District Territomorph and then variant. Yeah, that's it. And these short films are like anywhere from 25 to 33 minutes long, and they are weird. And I had to kind of choose what I want to talk about today because I was kind of like, this movie's weird, right? It's like there's nothing but stuff. There's not really much of a story. There's not a lot of dialogue. I mean, there's a story, don't get me wrong, but kind of a weird story. But the effects too are not special effects as in done on the computer. They're practical effects. So most of the stuff made in this movie was, made by hand. They're puppets. They're stop motion. It's a stop motion movie. That's what it is. A lot of it's stop motion animation. And it's very weird. Joe Meredith is also a very weird man. He did some... He's got some artwork online. I took a look at his portfolio. I was curious because this man is very talented, just very weird. And I took a look at his portfolio and I was like, wow, he made stuff like this back in 2013. And it looks exactly the same as the stuff that happens in the 2019 movie, South Mill District. So I was like, oh, he's been working on this for a while. He's a very interesting man. He acts in the movie as well. We'll get into that. He's also an actor in the movie. He plays like the main character, one of the main characters. But South Mill District is an alien movie. I will get that out. The South Mill District series is an alien movie, which I'm not a really big fan of alien movies. I'm gonna be quite honest. Alien, the first one, I think is kind of the best alien movie I've seen subjectively. It's a good movie, but anybody could tell you that. But this movie was pretty okay. It's for a very, 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 very small budget. It is a very good movie. And he acts in it, and I do not know who this woman is, but she also has the last name Meredith, so I'm thinking either wife or relative of some sort. But I'm not too sure. All I know is she gets completely decimated in the movie. Like, completely decimated. It's bad. And then there's one other actor in the movie who is not a Meredith, and that is the doctor that I can't remember the name of right now. I'll put it up on the screen somewhere, probably like right here below my face. He's also in the movie. He's like a voiceover, I think, in the beginning, but at the same time, that could be Joe Meredith. I don't know his voice.
There was never a discernible victory at the end of the war.
But he doesn't talk in the movie. I apologize. Don't bully me. He doesn't talk at all. There's no dialogue in this movie besides narration and when the doctor talks. That's it. It's a weird movie. I was thinking about doing either this movie first, coming back, or I was gonna do Where the Dead Go to Die. And that movie made me die. I know where they go now. I'm there. This is hell. That movie was horrible. I watched that movie 3 different times. I was like, I'm gonna do a review on this. I'm gonna go into like review mode. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it. I couldn't do it. I'm like, what the fuck is going going on in this movie? It's like the kid, the dog. Oh god, man, that's a weird movie. But that's not the movie we're talking about. We're talking about South Mill District, made by Joe Meredith. He pretty much carried this whole movie on his back, and it's a decent movie. If it had a no, actually, I'm not gonna say that. I was about to say if it had a bigger budget, I would love it. No, I wouldn't. Actually, this is perfect the way it is. It's such a nice, wholesome, he picked up a camera and made props movie. Like, that's good. You can see in the movie where the stop motion is shit, and that just adds to the charm of the movie. You can see where the photos don't line up, that they did not just keep the camera there and continuously shoot like most stop action is. That didn't happen. Didn't happen. Somebody moved that damn camera. You can see where somebody moved that damn camera. You can clearly tell when the stop motion ends and the live action begins. It's charming. I like it that way. But South Mill District is an alien movie about an apocalyptic event that came upon the human race. And instead of zombies, it's aliens possessing people's bodies. It's a body snatcher type scenario, but with a little bit more blood. These don't just inhabit your body and take you over. It inhabits your body and turns you into a spider. Are you an incubator? It eats you. We're just gonna say that. It's a spider alien that feasts upon your body. And now they're trying to kind of get back to normal. That's pretty much it. But there's really no normal. The aliens are still here. The aliens are still about. They're trying to kill as many as they can, but it's not working. And then they start trying to see what they can do about the aliens. Like, can they remove them from the heads? Can they take them from the body? So that's when our experiments come in. Our main character is a part of that experiment. He had the alien removed from the side of his head. Inside his brain, of course. And now he's just a little nuts. he's just a little cuckoo. But he likes to I don't know if his blood is like a healant or something along the lines of that. If it just brings the alien, like the alien smells blood and is like, yeah, blood, fresh. I don't know. I just know he takes a head from a rotting corpse and then he cuts himself and then he bleeds over the corpse's body. And then either A, the corpse comes back to life, or B, the alien is crawling out of the corpse's head. And I can't really critique this movie. I mean, it's a low budget movie. I can't really say like, oh yeah, it's like a bad movie. But on this hand, I'm like, why? Why is that alien staying? Is it still incubating? Maybe. But I don't understand why the alien would still stay inside the dead body. But I'm not the writer. I haven't watched the other two movies. Maybe they explained it in the other two movies. I can't find the other two movies for free. Help. I will buy them. I will buy them. You are welcome, Joe Meredith. I'm gonna go buy your movies because I want to know now. I'm curious. So, then it cuts to a woman who is clearly sick, clearly distressed, clearly in a dress, I hope. I really, throughout this movie, I thought she was in a hospital gown. I really did think she was just running around town in a hospital gown. I really legitimately do think she's in a dress, though. I think that's a dress. That's a dress, right? I think so. But she is also an experiment. But while he kind of became this I'm a vampire that kills vampire type character, she is sick, still has an alien in her. I'm not too sure about the experiment on her. I know they removed the alien from his head, but her, I'm not too sure if they're just like seeing the incubating period. But she progressively gets more and more sick. And then she goes out, gets sick again. She throws up in this movie. It was kind of gross to watch, but like, they didn't explicitly show it, so. But she goes out, crawls in, goes around, gets into this cave, what the fuck? She gets into this abandoned building, and there are aliens, like, crawling amok, eating dead, decaying corpses, and she's just like, cool. Yeah, I mean, go off, I guess. I don't know what she says. She's just kind of like, what's her emotion? It's just kind of like, yeah, get it, best friend. But then she sees like a chest, and she goes over to the chest, she opens it up, she's like, oh, you know. But she pulls out what I assume is like the alien race that came down and released these weird alien spiders. I assume this is like a baby? I don't know, it's not really shown, but I assume that it's a baby. So she like takes this alien baby and she puts it up on a shrine, and then she also has weird, I guess, healing and or awakening powers in her blood. So she cuts her hand open, she bleeds into the alien baby's mouth, and then the alien baby wakes up and is kind of freaky. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of freaky. It's just kind of like, and it then does nothing. I'm really not too sure how she died. Like, she dies. I know that, like, something's inside of her stomach, and then she reaches down to her stomach and pulls out her large intestine, and then it gets stuck, and then something in, it looks like a placenta, and then this weird, like, Sid from Toy Story type abomination pops out and starts crawling away, but that's like the last time we ever see it. So we never see the weird Barbie doll crawly Sid toy from Toy Story or Alien Baby ever. No, we do see Alien Baby again, but not Baby anymore. But we never see the weird creature that crawled out of her ever again. But then main character guy comes back and he's like, oh, she's very much dead. He just like reaches down and like just yanks her. He reaches down and just yanks the rest of her large intestine out of her mouth, and she like coughs up. Not coughs up, she's dead, I'm pretty sure. But she like spurts blood out of her mouth. And then he's like, cool, let me just like rub that blood into your cheek here, darling. Let me get it in there. Like, I'm not quite too sure. He just kind of rubs her face. I guess he's trying to give more of a show. I guess they're either like in a relationship of some sort, or they're siblings. I have no. But he then picks up her body and then takes her to the living room, in which all these drawings are like all across the floor. And if you want to play, you want to play IC? Look at all the drawings on the floor, and you can see drawings that he made back in 2013 of the same thing that's about to happen. Because there is these weird imagery of the spider crawling in this dude's head and devouring his head over and over again. You can see his pictures from 2013 laying on the floor that is in his portfolio of the same exact thing happening. So, like, this dude fucking brewed on this topic for years. Like, he fucking thought this shit out. So, you know what? Clap it up for him. Clap it up for Joe Meredith, because damn. But he then lays her body down and yeah, there's a lot of sawing and blood. But there's also a narration talking about how they need him back because he's an experiment. So they need him back, I guess, to actually, for the government, kill. He needs to come back for recruitment. So I guess for the government, he can actually go and kill aliens. It's kind of bladey, you know. It's interesting. It's interesting. Not gonna lie, it's an interesting topic. And I like that. What I don't like is this brain creature. Oh no! This brain, after he like saws off the top part. Oh, I didn't even get to that. So there's a saw. There's a bloody saw. Clearly he's been doing this to other people. There is a bloody saw on the ground. He picks up said bloody saw and then he starts cutting into her skull. Which then you can clearly tell turns into a Barbie head, or a hair mannequin for cosmetology. It clearly turns into that. Like you can see that is no longer a human. But the stop motion spider brain. But then it cuts to him going crazy, which like completely threw me off. Cause I'm like, oh, so is this actually happening? Is he actually killing aliens, or did he not survive the experiment? Or is he flashing back? Maybe? I have no clue, because that like threw me off, because I was like, that's completely like off-putting to the rest of the movie. It's in black and white. He's like drooling and he's got that wound on the side of his head. So I'm like, is he actually killing aliens? Or is he actually just going crazy? But then we get him covered in blood, sitting on a bed, stares into a camera, that then fuzzes out, and then the narration, and then that's the end of the movie. That's it. It's 25 long movie. It's 25-minute long movie, guys. It's not that long. I don't know what else to tell you, man. But, we get them Neil Breen credits. It's like, Joe Meredith. But that's it. That's the end of the movie. And there's 2 other movies in the series. Well, he also directed Lung 2, which I think is kind of funny, because I don't think there's a Lung 1. And I kind of like it when people do that, because it's very amusing to me. It's very amusing to me as a person when somebody makes a sequel to something that doesn't have a first movie. But that's it. That's the movie, man. It's weird. And I chose this movie because it's an easy, digestible movie, barely any dialogue, nothing to really analyze. Oh wait, it's not the end. The alien baby is grown up now. The alien baby is starting a new invasion. Alien baby breaks out of cocoon and is now alien adult and is going to cause havoc in the South Mall District. That's the end of the movie. That's it. That's the end of the movie. Wow, we're just gonna completely skip over the actual ending of the movie. Yeah, you find out for yourself. Watch the movie. You're just gonna. I recommend watching the movie. Just watch the movie. It's a very charming movie. I wouldn't go into it thinking you're gonna get a 5-star experience. Like, if you do that, you're gonna be disappointed. Please don't go into this movie thinking, oh, it looks so interesting, I'm gonna watch it because it's gonna be so good. Don't do that. It's not. You're gonna be disappointed heavily. Don't. But I did choose this movie. I chose this movie over Where the Dead Go to Die. Because I can't. That movie gives me a headache. I was gonna do a video essay on this, but I can't do it. If you guys want it, comment, but like, movie's horrible. But I am gonna review another movie. Not right now, of course, but I will review another movie after I give it at least three, maybe 2, 3 more watches. Because it's, oh. No, I'm kidding. It's that is gross. Celluloid Nightmare is a debatably horrible movie. And also equally being amazing and great movie. But I actually had to keep pressing 10 seconds ahead, 10 seconds ahead, 10 seconds ahead. And lower my brightness all the way down because I was horrified. I was so horrified that somebody would come in and take it out of context and then be like, oh, so you're into that. Okay. Oh, if y'all don't know what is, it's gross. It's gross. So don't watch that movie unless you're ready for that. Unless you're ready for, don't watch it. Because there's a lot of it in the movie. There's also a lot of pixels. So if you like this movie, if you like pixels, if you like a lot of pixels, Celluloid Nightmare, very very good movie. A lot of pixels. But that's it for the South Mill District. Joe Meredith, genius, maybe. I'm gonna watch his other 2 movies. I'll get back to you on that one. Debatable genius. I like his work. I like his artwork. I will post a link to his portfolio so you can check out his artwork. So, vote Celluloid Nightmare or Where the Dead Go to Die. Personally, I want to watch Celluloid Nightmare again. I swear it's for professional reasons. I want to watch Celluloid Nightmare again. Or Where the Dead Go to Die, which yeah, The Dead Go to Die, where please don't vote for that movie. I am begging you. Oh gosh, that movie is horrible. I can't. That movie made me fall asleep. The Celluloid Nightmare at least kept my attention. Kept my attention for most of the movie. Where did it go to die, on the other hand? I almost fell asleep. I think I started like nodding off when the Vietnam vet started having a PTSD episode during debatably the weirdest and most questionable prostituting scene. And I think that's where I started checking out. That's where I went through can I talk about this on YouTube? I went through a fetus being pulled out, a kid eating a dog, a weird furry family, very nightmarish dream sequence, a really weird scene where the dog talks about the fact that second-born children are evil. But like, what does he say? The breast milk goes soiled, and that's where the devil enters your body, or something like that. No, I would say that's debatably one of the weirdest scenes, but no, I think PTSD, prostitution, VIA, having your fake leg rubbed is debatably the worst scene. And I still don't know what happened in that movie. But apparently there's like a deeper meaning to it. People were saying down in the comments there's like a deeper meaning to it about religion and yada 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 yada. Man, I'm terrified of that movie. Who made that? Mike Screamer Claus? Mike Screamer Claus. That man. Peace out, guys. Hi guys, I got a new setup, and my wall is covered, and I got a new camera, and yeah, look at that, yeah, sexy innocent, heart, yeah. You see down there it says cotton candy. You can't see down there though. Let me move you down there. Cotton candy. Yeah. We also got a Youngblood thing over here. Because some of y'all don't think I like him.